check.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
You're listening to Inside the Mothership on Alien X Radio in Detroit, Michigan. Raw Talk Online in Tampa, Florida. 24.7 The Stream in Chicago, Illinois. And 920 WON The Apple in New York City, New York.
What's it look like?
Can't get near enough to see it very well. Too hot. It's a whale of a size.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something I haven't mentioned in all this excitement, but it's becoming more distinct. Perhaps you've caught it already on your radio. Listen, please.
Metal casing is definitely extraterrestrial. Not found on this Earth. I can give you no authoritative information, either as to their nature, their origin, or their purposes here on Earth. All too evident that these creatures have scientific knowledge far in advance of our own.
Ha-ha! Hello, everybody, and welcome. You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the Mothership. I'm Alien Stone.
I'm T-Unit.
T-Unit. He is not going to be able to do much music news in the future because he won't be able to hear any. Because
No.
I blew out his eardrums with the start of the show.
I'm just sitting here looking at the computer. We look at each other like, oh, it's time. Turn the headphones on. Next thing you know, bam!
It was like a complete opposite
Now-
to an
now
Eminem
I-
video.
now
Instead of,
I-
hey, turn on my headphones, he was like, Jesus God!
Now I know how
I'm bleeding!
now I know how McFly felt. George McFly.
Oh, yeah.
felt in Back to the Future, man, when Marty put the things on and yeah,
Yep.
it was crazy.
Played the metal.
Crazy.
I am from the planet Vulcan.
Is that what he says? I
Yeah.
don't remember what he.
I
actually
always
said.
thought he said the planet Effin, you know what I mean? But no, he
Right.
says Vulcan. And he said, the guy came down from the planet Vulcan, and he said that if I don't ask you to the dance, he was going to melt my brain.
It's gonna melt my brain.
With Van Halen, apparently.
Was it Van Halen?
I think that was, I think that was some Van Halen he was playing.
That could have been.
Pretty sure it was.
Oh,
I think he actually said it on the cassette now when I think about it when he's putting it in
I
there.
don't remember.
Which means they probably paid some money.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't think there was public domain back then, or anything like that.
That was not that long ago. It was the early 80s.
Oh, dude,
It was the early 80s.
before the internet.
I'm sure there were still rules.
Well,
know,
yeah,
You can't just
Rules,
go use Van
regulations.
Halen's music in
yeah.
your movie.
I know. I think
not get in
there's
trouble.
something like it's got to be a certain amount of seconds or something like that.
There's lots of
I remember
crazy
hearing
rules.
something about. Remember the movie Blow, which you probably don't because you're not a Johnny.
I know of
Depp.
the movie. I
You're
know
not
of
a
it.
Johnny
But I
Depp
know
fan,
of it,
right?
yes. But I do
Okay.
know of the movie.
It's a great movie, man. Penelope Cruz. Anyway, that's beside the point. But they do.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I can't remember which song they do. Because there's a lot of it's a Rolling Stones song, and I can't remember because Rolling Stones songs are like, in my opinion, they're part of like almost every gangster movie there is. I mean, Departed, it was in that
I get what
Casino.
you're saying. They,
you know,
they
blah,
kind of
blah,
got the same
Yeah,
feel to them.
yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
they
you
can
know, exactly like
they can intermingle and replace each other.
exactly. You know,
Gotcha.
But there was a song where they, I guess, I remember reading this years ago, where they paid X amount of money for like 30 seconds of the song, and they're only allowed to like play it once during the thing. So what they did is it was played once, it was on a repeat, but it was turned like down or or something like that. So it was only considered one play. So they were able to play it during certain sections. I don't remember what it was.
Wow.
I'm way off left field on it.
Here's an example of some weird stuff, too, is I got some friends that were in a band called Killing Machine.
Oh, yeah?
And they did a remake of The Doors' People Are Strange.
Really?
And they actually got legal permission to re-record that song. Okay, so they have a legal version of the song recorded that's licensed. Then there was another friend of mine did a movie called something Bites. It's a vampire movie that takes place in the 80s comedy. Okay, Bite Me the movie. That's what it's called.
It sounds like a porn.
And in the movie, there's like a bar where all the vampires are running, and there's a band that's jamming in the background. And they decided that they were going to use my friends and their band as the vampire band, and that song was going to be what they were playing in one of the scenes. Sounds great, right? Until they got word of that, and they threw a big fit because they are licensed to record the song on audio. You're not allowed under the same license to put it into a movie. So that whole scene, and they even shot the music video and everything for it, that whole scene had to be cut out of the movie.
Oh, that sucks.
Because they wanted an astronomical amount of money to put it into.
I want to hear the song. Do you got the song?
Yes, actually, I do.
Are we allowed to play it?
I would guess so. They gave it to me.
Ooh, we should try and play that.
Let's see if we got
during
it.
During the one of the music breaks for the Vajirals.
For sure.
But anyway, while he's looking for that, we got Punchlines 1 and 2.
1 and 2
back. I'm so excited.
Yeah.
That's the first thing I asked Mr. Alien when he came in. It's like, Punchlines, I'm not sitting down.
All right, so we got punchlines.
Punchlines.
And we got just a few questions.
Yup. We got some D's music news to talk about.
And some things and stuff to talk about, too. Like, why do you think that a T-Rex has short arms? We'll talk about that. That's an important subject. And a man was arrested in an airport with $34,000 worth of cocaine.
I heard about that, man. You
Yeah,
don't know?
of cocaine. But where was he hiding it? We'll talk about that.
Ugh.
And I'm outraged by Orville moving. Oh, my God. We'll talk about I'll get into that. I want to get into it right now because I'll rage out. And California, once again, gone crazy, having to rename pieces of metal to make the snowflakes happy. And I'll explain what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got to know what's going on with that.
In just a little bit. Also got some music that was submitted to the station by a band called Sun Killer. The tune is called Snout, and it is awesome.
Really?
I love it. I'm going to play that for you.
Face off.
It's going to rock your face off. And I'm going to play that right after The Doors. Oh, wait. This says The Doors. I don't want to play The Doors version.
No, don't do that.
Yeah, we'll get in trouble then. I almost grabbed the wrong one. The Killing Machine version of People Are Strange by The Doors. Go nowhere.
Strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. All right, yeah.
This is David Crawford from Dawn of the Dead, and you're listening to...
Well, that is a sucker punch to the gonads.
You're listening to Inside the Mothership on Code Zero Radio in Des Moines, Iowa. RFN 1025 Northampton in the UK. WRPR Rat Pack Radio in St. Pete, Florida. And 920 WON The Apple in New York City, New York.
I was a dirty little sex pig, just like a hog after your slop. And every time you brought me home, mama, I cleaned the trunk, I could not stop. You gave me more than I deserved, mama. You pull your pants before the swine. I never thought I'd find a nerve, baby, to turn away from such a fine. Yeah. I bet you thought I'd come running. I bet you never had a doubt. I bet you thought I had a ring, baby, in the end of my snout. And blame me for it. I'll wear your target. My snout. And blame me for it. I'll wear your target. You were a dirty, dirty piggy. Oh, how I love to make you squeal. And every time you brought me home, girl, I cleaned my plate at every meal. You gave me more than I deserved, girl. You pulled a minion from the herd. But then the milk had turned to curd, baby. And all those lines were getting blurred. I guess you thought I'd come running. I bet you never had a doubt. I guess you thought I had a ring, baby, at the end of my snout. And blame me for it. I'll wear your target. My snout. And blame me for it. I'll wear your target. My snout. My snout. My snout.
Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
All right, everybody, it is now time for the punchlines. It is also my duty and privilege to inform you that this portion of the show is being brought to you by Ashley's of Westland, located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers, Tuesdays for $3 pints, and trivia Wednesdays for $5 pizza, and Saturday nights, stop in for Sporkle Live with our own DJ, Wild Bill. You can also order online now for delivery with Uber Eats and Grubhub at www.ashleys.com. That's Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap. So, sir, animal shelter to Area 51 enthusiasts. Come rate us.
Right?
Like, they're going to put this in...
Right. That is just dumb.
Right. It's like, here, how about instead of everybody getting together and storming a government facility out in the desert where you might unleash the secrets that they've been hiding from you, that there is life existing in other planets around the galaxy and universe and such, instead of doing that, why don't you come on down and get a 10-year-old Yorkie?
Right. Exactly.
Okay, now
he needs a home.
Now, am I saying that you should not go down and adopt a pet? No. What I'm saying is it's stupid to try to say that, hey, give up all that and instead come on down and adopt a pet. And just like that, 50,000 people descended on the animal shelter with tinfoil hats and emergency and energy crystals. The dogs were all like, no, we're good, never mind. It's pretty bad when you come down there. Dog's been like, adopt me, and you show up and he's like, nah, I'm cool.
Thor, the 10-year-old Yorkie, just says, I'll hang out here.
That's right, I'm good. Obviously, stylish teen wears his bathrobe for his senior portraits. Wasn't this done already? I mean, this just in. These are actually old photographs of the dude.
Right.
I mean, really. I mean, everybody's like, oh, my God. See, that's what millennials do. They go and they get something we already did, and they go, hey, is anybody talking about this anymore? No, I invented it. That's what they do. It's like, no, dude. The dude is the dude, dude. You can't be the dude. The dude is the dude. The dude has been done.
The dude.
Dude,
right.
You can't be the dude because the dude has been done.
Exactly.
Best cosplay from San Diego Comic-Con so far. So obviously, now this is the article in the paper, so that's going to get you to look for pictures, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, remember, I don't read the article. Okay.
Don't.
Guess what else there wasn't any of? Pictures.
Well, that sucks.
Why wouldn't you put
Best
costume? Right. It's a cosplay, so it's about a costume. So it's a visual thing.
Right.
And you're not going to bring Jimmy Olsen with you to take pictures? Well, the winner, Bruce, was dressed as the front door, and he said that thousands had come inside.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was horrible, I understand.
Terrible.
Yeah. Iowa official ousted after singing Tupac Shakur praises to coworkers. So he's an Iowa official, and they kicked him out because he was singing the praises of Tupac to his coworkers. Well, it doesn't matter if it was in the words of Tupac or Michael Richards. You can't pronounce the hard R, bro.
Can't do it.
Don't do it.
Can't do it.
Stay away from the hard R.
Stay away.
That's all I'm saying.
It's considered offensive.
By just about everybody.
Everybody.
Just saying. And that, sir, has been the punchline.
Okay. So real quick.
Yeah.
We got to talk about this Area 51 thing real fast.
Sure.
Because that's been
Be happy to talk
blowing
about
up
that.
all over like Facebook.
Sure.
Okay. Did you see the picture I shared about, everybody, what is it, like 1.5 million people raided Area 51 and all they found was this, and it's a picture of Elf.
Oh, yeah.
Passed out with a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah. He's just chilling.
Now I know where Elf went. I'm so excited. So what do you think, man? You think this is going to happen?
I'm sorry. It's what have I said in the past about Just a Few Questions? That no matter what I write about, there's always something in the Just a Few Questions somewhere that you guys hit upon somehow.
Are you talking?
before we answer the just a few questions.
Well, if just a few questions is about the Area 51 thing, then we don't have
not
to talk
about
about
the
that.
it's not about the Area 51, but you just hit upon something that is included in the just a few questions.
It's messed
It's
up.
amazing.
Why
to me.
can't we come up with numbers for the lotto?
Right?
That's all I want to do.
You know what? I'm good. This is what I'm gonna start doing. In just a few questions, I'm gonna write down some lottery questions, some lottery numbers. Okay. And then I'm gonna listen really closely to you before the show starts. And any numbers that you happen to randomly say that I have on the list, I'm keeping.
Okay.
All right.
I'll throw 20 in, you throw 20 in, and we'll play.
That sounds good.
All right. I'm down.
We'll do that.
And then that could be the last Inside the Mothership show. No, it wouldn't be.
Yeah, it'd be from a real studio at that point.
Exactly. We'd have a building.
And a traveling motorhome.
Right.
We'd be like, where are you broadcasting from today? Wherever we want.
Exactly.
We're going. We'd be like, we're going to the such and such concert. Where is it? In Nevada.
Exactly.
We're broadcasting live from the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You need a permit for that? No. Why? Because we got money.
Right. Because if we do need a permit, we'll just buy it. We'll do it right.
You got money, you don't need a permit.
Yeah, we don't skirt.
That's right.
Governor says I don't have to have a permit. Trust me, I funded his campaign. Because I have money.
We had lots of funded. We had lots of funded during his campaign.
Yep.
Horrible. All right. So,
Oh,
one thing I want to talk about.
only one thing?
No, not only one thing, but definitely one thing.
Are we not on Facebook Live and YouTube?
We are. I just haven't got that up on the screen. But yes.
Oh, okay. I just
we
wanted to make
are,
sure
in
that
fact.
everybody's seeing the prettiness.
Oh, yes.
That is you.
That is me.
Not me.
Oh, you know what? It has been brought to my attention.
What?
That you have a baby face.
Who said that?
Some of our wonderful viewers.
Shut up.
I'm telling you.
You are so full of it.
I'm not. They said that.
A baby, am I blushing
They said D's baby face.
Aw.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's why he's got the glasses on now. He's wearing a beard.
No, I have the glasses on because I don't know if we've talked about this. If I mentioned, I have a vision problem.
Yes.
I'm legally blind, which means that I'm barely legal to drive with my contacts in.
Because you are barely seeing. You
And,
can't see the ground. Oh, I'm sorry.
Fluorescent lights like
You're
this,
like, shut up, dude.
like when they shine down,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to start squinting. It does a big old glare.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So it's kind of like an oxymoron, though, because like when I wear my sunglasses, then even seeing like the computer screen, I got to get up even a little bit closer because it's darker and it's harder to see and stuff. But this doesn't give me a headache as much as that stuff gives me a headache. So, it's not just because, I'm the awesomest rock star that I'm not. And I like to wear sunglasses inside because,
Right, because you actually get more of a glare.
wearing sunglasses inside?
Because the guy...
I mean, if you got a comment on something that I'm wearing, then apparently, there's something about you that's wrong. But because I can and I will.
Well, a lot of times people are performing.
Yeah.
And they don't need the sunglasses, and but it's part of the performing.
You want to talk about something?
You know what I'm saying? It's part of the. You don't need to wear makeup either. So what are you going to scream at Kiss?
Right. Kiss. That's funny that you bring up Kiss. Guess who's getting? No. Yep. Coming up in music news. Kiss.
Kiss on the news again.
They'll
be on the news
it's
until
gonna be.
they're
I'm gonna start
done
talking with
the news,
Dave,
you know what
man.
I mean?
Dave, he's gonna have a section on D's music news every week about Kiss. We'll put 20 minutes aside of the episode.
That's right. We talked about that. The Kiss report. Remember?
Yes.
It's gonna have sound effects and everything.
Yeah, that's right. With
John.
Ars Friley or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. So speaking of
Ace Farsley.
Farsley, that was it.
Oh, something. Yeah.
So we played.
It's gonna be awesome.
The Creeping Chaos did a show yesterday at the Token Lounge with. We opened up for Bang Tango and Faster Pussycat. And
Are they?
I don't know.
Are they actually faster? Just saying. Well,
maybe back in the day,
right? Exactly. Because if you go and see a Young MC show today, I'm just saying.
And it's funny, man, because like the promotional flyers and stuff were a picture of Faster Pussycat from like their first album cover, the black and white one where they're all standing in front. Anyway, that's just a different story. But we're talking about like sunglasses and stuff like that, and makeup and things that people wear on stage. Rob has these contacts, okay, and they cover up his whole eye pretty much, and they were all black. So all it looked like is he had like these nothing but black eyeballs. It was crazy looking.
I bet.
Crazy looking.
Probably give you anxiety.
It almost made him look like a werewolf eyes or something. I don't know, man. It was nuts. But he thinks I should get some. I'm gonna get some lime green ones. Put them in. What are you doing over there?
Well, I was just getting prepared here to just talk about for
Something else?
Yeah, for just a minute here.
What do you got? 1 minute?
Well, no, we got a little bit more in a minute.
Oh, okay.
As you know, you saw my post this morning.
No?
I am distraught.
Threw off?
I am off. I am thrown off.
Thrown off your axis?
I am upset. I am distraught.
Really? About a post?
I posted explaining why I am distraught.
Oh,
okay.
Maybe hold on. Let me go to your page.
I have lost. As you can see, you just passed that box over there. Okay. I just recently got a new television set. Right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Because my other one died.
That's not like a box.
Okay.
Okay, that's like a crate.
Okay, so the old TV died, so I got this new TV right? So today I just lost 33% of the reason I have that television set.
Today you lost 30. Okay.
I've been told that I'm losing 33% of the reason that I own a television set in the first place. Okay, for those of you watching on Facebook.
That could be a really kick-ass computer monitor too. I'm just saying.
You can see on the screen there. That right there is a picture from one of my favorite television shows of all time, The Orville. Okay, I love the show. The show is awesome. And it is pretty much 33% of the reason why I own a television set. Is that, Last Man Standing, and The Walking Dead.
Last Man Standing.
Okay, those are my 3 shows that are current that I'm watching. Anything else has been like in reruns and things like that. And, you know, those are good shows too, but those are the 3 new shows that I watch. Well, I'm losing The Orville. So for all you Orville fans, if you have not heard already, if you do not have Hulu, you will not be getting any more of The Orville because they will be leaving Fox, which is pretty much available on all cable systems across the board. You want me to give you Kelly's Hulu account? Give me some. Yeah.
I'll hook you up, bro.
I'm looking for a free Hulu account. I need to sign in.
I got you, bro. I got you, man.
Little. See now, that's my thing. You know what? The thing is, are they looking at the number of fans that they've got for the show, and they think, hey, this is going to translate to that many people moving over to Hulu and paying?
Let me back up 1 second. Is this show normally on network TV? Or
yes.
Is this on like a different, is this on like a Netflix or a YouTube thing?
No, it's on Fox.
Okay, so it's on Fox. So it's 100% completely going off air on Fox.
Yes.
And it's continued on recording new episodes and new seasons and stuff. It's just going to be played on Hulu now?
Correct.
Wow.
Yep, it's jumping over to Hulu. So if you want any of the new stuff, you're going to have to go and subscribe to Hulu, or now what is going to happen is a lot of fraud is going to happen.
All about the money.
Exactly, and that's the thing. Do they think that the number of people that watch the show are going to translate to that number of people moving over to Hulu? And the answer is no.
No.
It's not going to work.
It's going to be just like we said. Hey, I'll hook you up, man.
Exactly. There's going to be a lot of fraud going on. There's going to be a lot of illegal downloading, and there's going to be a lot of people that just don't watch the show anymore. You know, it's just the fact. I love Star Trek, and I love I do. I like the Star Trek Discovery. I watched 1 episode on CBS, which I paid for a year subscription to the CBS All Access just to watch that one show, because everything else on there is available on regular freaking TV. I don't care about anything else they had on there except for that. So I paid for a whole year and only got to watch 1 season of 1 show. Next season comes out, no, I'm not paying for it again. So I left the series. I'm not watching it anymore, and that's why. They got to stop this, you know, because eventually it's going to be, if you want to watch all your favorite shows, you're going to have like 20 different subscriptions.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's going to end up costing you as much or more as it did when you had cable.
Right.
So, and then your cable company that provides you with the internet is going to start charging you a streaming fee because you don't have cable television anymore. And so now you're going to pay double.
Oh.
It's stupid!
It is what it is, cuz. What are you going to do about it, man?
Rant and rave on my internet radio show.
And that's all you're going to be able to do.
And I just did it.
Okay.
I feel a little bit better.
Do you?
Yeah.
We're going to have this time.
Especially since you
what?
whispered a solution.
I'm going to tell you something. Exactly. We'll talk about it later. But we're going to start having couch time with Alien Stone. It's going to be a 10-minute rant every show that you get to go
That's
off.
good.
Okay?
That's good. Just
And
don't, yeah.
Yeah. We used to have it on my other show, The Mayhem Den, with Scotty. It was, couch time with Scotty. He would just go off and rant about the stupidest
All right,
crap.
that's cool. I can do that.
Okay?
Yeah. And more of
I
this.
think you need it.
When we return to Inside the Mothership, go nowhere. I'm crazy.
Ashley's of Westland. The best for food, friends, and entertainment. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers, Tuesdays for $3 pints and trivia, Wednesdays for $5 pizza, and don't forget to stop by on Saturday nights to visit our own DJ Wild Bill and Sporkle Live. Order delivery online with Grubhub and Uber Eats at Ashley's.com. Ashley's of Westland is located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap.
Oh, honey, what a wonderful surprise. A dozen roses and chocolates, a candlelit dinner, and now champagne and strawberries by the fire. You're so romantic.
What do you say we get a little closer?
Igor? That's right, Igor here with the final ingredient for love. Igor's lube? Nothing gets things moving and grooving like my lube, and it prevents chafing. Thanks, Igor. And don't forget, Igor's lube now comes in cherry, mint, and salmon flavor.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done? Look at the turning wheel.
The Alignment, the latest CD from The Creeping Chaos, featuring Dead in the Water. Dead in the water. Beg for mercy and Under the Blade. We live our lives under a blade. Available now at iTunes, CD Baby, and Rock of Ages in Garden City.
Are you looking for a way to get your message out there? Have you been looking for just the right way to advertise your business, website, or upcoming event? Have you thought about advertising on the radio but thought it would be too expensive? Well, you should try advertising on Alien X Radio. We have advertising packages for every budget starting as low as $30 per month. That's right, radio advertising for as little as $1 a day. You don't have a commercial? No problem. Our copywriting and production department can create a radio spot complete with voiceovers, sound effects, and music that's just right for your needs. And unlike other stations, the production is included. So what are you waiting for? Just visit www.alienxradio.com and click on the advertisers link to get a look at our packages and rates. Then contact us at advertising@alienxradio.com. That's advertising at alienxradio.com.
This is the peak hour for stoned teenagers. Broadcasting directly into your brain. The gravitational plates are gravitating, the inertia canceller is canceling, and the deflector array is deflecting.
Excuse me?
You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone.
Tattoos. Whether you've collected 1, 2, 20 or more, you have spent a lot of money getting ink. Well, what happens when you die? The meat the art is on shrivels and turns to dust. Save that artwork, you inked elder, with the help of the Dead Art Recovery Center. Our specialists will surgically chainsaw that skin doodle from your bloated, rotting, tat-ridden corpse and preserve it for future generations. Your great-grandchildren will marvel at your preserved little butterfly, barbed wire, broken heart tattoo. But hey, you were young and the tattoo artist was a bit of a dick. So instead of something deep, you got a tattoo in Cantonese that roughly translates to mad diarrhea. Anyway, whatever your tattoo says, shows, or shames, the Dead Art Recovery Center is here preserving that bad decision for centuries to come.
Ah, yes, the dead ink recovery, whatever that was. Can you imagine going into someone's house, and all the pictures on the wall are actually stretched out pieces of flesh from tattoos from their family?
Wasn't that part of a? That's in a movie, man, a vampire movie.
That's pretty messed up.
One of the underworlds or something, I think.
It's pretty gruesome.
It is.
I'm good.
Maybe a Hannibal Lecter thing or something. I don't know.
I don't see why you can't just take a high definition photograph, a really nice, good high definition photograph of the tattoo, and then have it printed on canvas and hang that on your wall.
You do that too?
Yeah. And your house would smell better.
Probably would.
Can you imagine that?
It probably
your house
would.
smells like dead skin.
Well, there's a reason behind that.
But it's beautiful. Look.
Right. It's art.
Look, here's I Love Mom. See right there?
50 different times.
Little Jeffrey's first tattoo.
Some with a heart, some without a heart. Some with flowers, some without flowers.
I know it's messy, but
few of them have daggers. It's crazy.
It was a prison tattoo.
It was a prison tattoo.
You use an ink pen, a sharpened guitar string, and a broken motor from a tape player.
Yup. Yup.
Oh, man.
No.
That's got to hurt. Anyway, here we are. What do we got coming up on the shoe? We still got to talk about the reason why. I'll tell you who thinks why and what the reason is why T-Rexes have short arms. Or had short arms. A particular group of people think there's a particular reason for it.
And there's probably a reason why they were so cranky because of it, too.
Probably! You're almost onto it. A baby born at a strange time on a strange day and weighed a strange amount. Same but different. So you're confused. That's good.
Yeah.
Because that makes people stay tuned.
Yeah.
They go, you have to straighten that out because I can't go through life confused.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you why you need to delete the Face app that you've all been playing with on your phone.
We'll be talking about that in D's Music News, too.
Yeah, you need to delete that. That's not a good thing.
No?
Okay? No. You should get rid of that. I've seen some of them, though. They look awesome. Okay? So if you can delete the crap that goes along with the Face app, it's a cool app. I'm just saying. A friend of mine posted a picture. I thought it was like a long-distance grandfather of his. It looked real. It was awesome. Just saying. We need some music for the Vajir Holes. What are you thinking?
I don't know.
Putting you on the spot.
I hate it when you put me on the spot. We were talking earlier, Jared.
Oh, wait. I know. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, I don't know, either Rain or... What's the name of his new band?
Anastasi.
Jared, if you're listening, we need some new Anastasi.
I've only got Eternal Deception.
Well, let's hear that.
Oh, that's what I'm going to play, for sure.
Good.
And then after that, I got a tune from a band called Refueled. The tune's called Saved. So stick around for that as well. All on Inside the Mothership.
Exercise Jam.
You have been beamed aboard, and you are now inside the Mothership with Alien Stone. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the show, just shoot us an email and tell us why you should be inside the Mothership. Send it to alienstone@alienxradio.com. Out of this world entertainment is now in your face from outer space.
When you call, they actually answer the phone and talk to you.
And now it's time for the music news with D-Unit.
What's going on, everybody? It's been a few weeks. So we got a few things to talk about, so I'm just going to jump right into it. All right, 37 years ago, Judas Priest releases Screaming for Vengeance. Good album? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah?
They rock.
It's Judas Priest.
They rock
man.
your face off.
It's Judas Priest.
That's
man.
what they do.
It's British metal. Gotta love that. 30 years ago today, actually, is the anniversary of the Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction, which sold over...
How many years?
30 years ago.
30. Wow. Wow.
Doesn't seem like that long ago, does it? Seem longer.
Hey, that's a... Yeah, you know, when you just hear it for the first time, you're like, no, that's impossible. But then when you think about it for a second, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah, man.
I'm old.
89.
It's when I graduated.
Yup. New Guns N' Roses material is still in the works. Both Duff and Slash have reported on Facebook and other social medias that they are working on new albums or new material for the new album. Duff himself saying he has written over 59 songs for Guns N' Roses. Now,
all together. I was
Yes.
like, for the new album, I was like, that's gonna be a long album.
well, here's what that's what he's had to contribute. Now, if he's got 59 songs, Slash has got X amount, this could be like a 30-year album in the making, guys. I'm just saying before they finally sort stuff out, you know.
Yeah, it could be kind of messed up.
Yes. Other new albums, Stone Temple Pilots has completed their new album that's going to be released shortly. And also Scott Stapp has released a new album called, what is it called? I can't
Life
read my
After
writing.
Creed.
The Space Between the Shadows is what it's called.
That's kind of a neat name.
Yeah, we'll see how it sounds. I don't know.
Right.
Greta Van Fleet says new album will be very different from the first.
So
Which-
it won't
which
sound
means
just like Led
It's
Zeppelin?
not going to sound like Led Zeppelin anymore. And you know what? Somebody brought up a good point. There's been reports of, other musicians, how everybody says they sound like Led Zeppelin, blah, 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 blah. This one, I think, is going to sound a little bit more like Rush. I think it's going to sound more like Geddy Lee on the new one and change it up a little bit. That's just my opinion. Take it for whatever it's worth. Paul McCartney brings up Ringo Starr at a show last week in L.A. That had been pretty cool. Singing a little bit of the Beatles.
Oh, brought him up on stage.
Brought him up on stage.
Okay, when you
performed
said
with
brought him up, I thought you meant like in conversation.
Wah, wah, wah.
I was like, well, that's not a story. I mean, that's just. I mean, it was a story then involving him, but.
Yes, they got up on stage, brought him up on stage to jam with them, and I guess they did a couple songs. Rumor also has that Paul McCartney is working on music for like a Broadway musical.
Broadway musical of what?
I don't know.
Of the Beatles?
I don't know.
The Beatles and their musical. It tells a story of a young band trying to make it in Liverpool back in the day. I'm sorry, I'm working on my totally rubbish English accent.
Martin's just going crazy over there.
He's on the floor right now.
Birthdays. Carlos Santana had a birthday this week. Brian May. Chris Cornell. We remember Chris Cornell as it would have been his birthday. And we also remember Chester Bennington, who passed away 2 years ago yesterday, which would have been Chris Cornell's birthday 2 years ago. July 13th, 1985, we remember Live Aid as it brings the world together. And it also was the start of the bring back of Queen. AC/DC announces new tour with Brian Johnson. Brian Johnson. It was replaced by Axl Rose because of his...
Wrongfully.
I don't know, man. I thought he did pretty good. I mean, if somebody was to replace him, I think they did pretty good. I mean, it's better than having, like... I don't know. Anybody else do it. I mean, who else could replace Brian Johnson other than Axl Rose?
Well, what we could do, okay, this is what we could do then. We could re-record the songs with Axl Rose singing them, play that in the background, and actually just get Benny Hill to perform on stage.
You could do that, sure.
And lip sync. It would be the same thing. Oh, wait. Benny Hill's dead, right?
Right.
Yeah,
sure.
that won't work.
Aerosmith was reunited with the original touring band. I don't know if you saw this, but American Pickers, you know the show American Pickers on the History Channel?
Yep.
They ended up doing the picking, and they found Aerosmith's original tour bus.
Wow.
And this happened X amount of years ago. Long story short, you can check it out on YouTube and stuff like that, but Aerosmith was on the show, and they ended up taking the tour bus or whatever it was, and it's at their Vegas residence right now where they're having, their little Vegas show going on. So
Sweet.
you can check that out. R. Kelly arrested on federal sex trafficking charges.
No, not R. Kelly.
You want to know what's funny?
The PB Man.
Is the whole face recognition thing in 40 years, what your face looks like?
Uh-huh.
Somebody did that of R. Kelly.
Yeah.
And his face in 40 years from now looks like Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It sure does.
Terrible. Kiss may continue as Vegas show after farewell tour.
Will they have like white tigers and stuff?
I don't know how it's going to roll, man. But, again, they're not done yet. I told y'all it's not going to be done. It's not a tour, but they'll hang out in Vegas for, 20 years and play once a month.
Dude, they'll be playing until they come out and say, I want to hear it loud. Right between the eyes. Really, I want to hear it loud. I can't hear none. Turn it up. Right between the eyes.
Gene Simmons has been quoted saying he is going to cry like a little girl at the last Kiss show.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
His makeup will run.
Yes. And then a couple things I want to bring up real quick, local stuff. Again, just want to remind everybody on August 3rd at the Emerald Theater, my friend's band, Scarab, the Journey Experience, is in town. The National Touring Journey Tribute Band is going to be at the Emerald Theater. Come check them out. And also our brother Jared from Anastasi and Rain. He also does Tone Wars. He's doing a live thing tonight on, I think it's YouTube, about the new Kemper floor mounts. And then, just to bring it up, yesterday was the 50-year anniversary of the Apollo 11 moon landing.
Yes.
And guess what? Also, yesterday was the 35th anniversary of...
Oh, boy. I know what this is.
The release of the last Starfighter.
That's right, I know the music.
I know you do. I know you. When I saw that and I put that up, I was like, oh, I was wondering how long it was going to take for you to make a comment on it.
Oh, man, the last
and it
Starfighter.
almost was 24 hours. So that's all we got this week. Tune in next week, and I may or may not have anything else.
All right, we're taking a short break. Pause in the action for station identification. We will be back with hour number 2.
Hour number 2
of Inside the Mothership. Go nowhere.
Ashley's of Westland, the best for food, friends, and entertainment. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers, Tuesdays for $3 pints and trivia, Wednesdays for $5 pizza, and don't forget to stop by on Saturday nights to visit our own DJ Wild Bill and Sporko Live. Order delivery online with Grubhub and Uber Eats at Ashley's.com. Ashley's of Westland is located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap.
Me and my lady want to get busy tonight. What do you recommend?
Igor's Lube.
I got my fist stuck in a gravy boat. Any ideas on how I can get it out?
Igor's Lube.
The hinges on my cabinet doors are squeaky. What should I use?
Igor's Lube.
I got dry, flaky elbows.
Igor's Lube.
Okay, but what if I'm being held hostage by a supervillain in an underground lair with a ticking time bomb and only seconds left until detonation? What would save me then, huh?
Igor's Lube!
That's right. Everything is smoother with Igor's Lube.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Hi, everybody. Are you tired of feeling sluggish all the time? Frequent bathroom breaks cutting into your workday? Can't sleep at night? Try Colovax. Colovax is a new technology that takes the power of a shop vac and uses it to thoroughly clean out your insides.
With its patented technology, Colovax cuts your bathroom visits down to once a month.
My name is Russ Russellford, and I use a Colovax once every 2 weeks to keep me limber. Now I can play catch with my son all day and never get tired or have to poop. Colovax really sucks ass. In a good way.
Colovax has not been clinically tested, so when considering Colovax, the following side effects may include goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spell, intense bouts of rage, severe depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent fart, anal fissures, and loss of hair and teeth.
If you use Colovax, please contact a physician if you experience any goosebumps, whooping cough, crying spells, intense bouts of rage, depression, arousal, heart explosion, ejaculation, silent farts, anal fissures, loss of hair and teeth.
I'm going to make a run for the border, and I'm going to place an order. At the window, I'll get a burrito with sour cream and no tomato. Hey, wait a minute, this is not what I ordered. I should have gone to the place on the corner. At Taco Hut, even late night, they'll get your friggin' order right. So go to Taco Hut tonight.
The views and opinions expressed in the following show do not necessarily represent those of this station or its sponsors.
Broadcasting directly into your brain. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. Resistance is futile.
Probing is not allowed.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to
What?
Inside the Mothership. Oh, you know, because never mind. I'll tell you after the next break.
Oh, that good, huh?
Or maybe.
Or that bad?
Anyway,
What? Has there been a
what?
sound thing?
Remember how I said there's two audio feeds?
Right.
There's one that's going to the radio station at alienxradio.com.
Yeah.
And at rawtalkonline.com.
Yeah.
And over to UG Media.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there's another one that's getting sent over to Facebook and YouTube for the live video feed.
Right.
Okay. Well, if you don't remember to mute both of those, during the commercial breaks, they can listen to us talking.
Nice talking.
Yeah. So, they just heard us chit-chatting about whatever. That's
I
all.
don't even remember what we were chit-chatting about.
It was irrelevant, but it's there.
Ah. Could be bad.
Good thing we weren't talking about bad stuff, huh?
Right?
Good thing we weren't like, okay, are we clear? Yeah, good. Okay, so you go in the front door of the bank. I'll cover the guard. Whole confession there on tape. Coming up this hour, I got a lot of stuff to squeeze in, and Igor's Lube will help us do that.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm going to tell you about some brand spanking new motorcycle helmets that are on the market. They're pretty cool. Why the T-Rex has short arms. Still haven't got around to that. A baby born at a strange time on a strange day, weighing a strange amount. Huh? I'll just go ahead and tell you. Let's get that one out of the way right now. Imagine you being the baby that's born at 7-11 on July 11th, weighing 7 pounds 11 ounces. That's your lottery numbers forever. Forever.
That's his baseball number, his football number.
Everything.
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 His social security number should be 7-11.
That's right. Just cut everything else out.
Everything else out.
Let's give him 7. I'm sure that whoever originally had 7-11 doesn't have it anymore.
Right.
Okay? I'm sure of it.
We got to be going through his numbers.
If 7-Eleven is still around someplace, I'm sure he's not filling out any paperwork where he requires his social security number anymore. So just go ahead and recycle it and give it to this guy. All right? I mean, come on.
We used to have to, at this one dealership I worked at, you used to have to punch in and out. To use the time clock, you used to have to use the last 4 digits of your social security number.
Yeah.
And the shuttle driver was this old guy. And he come in and he say, "Hey, Derek, can you punch me in?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, no problem." And I always used to make fun of him, be like, "Hey, what was it like when the Titanic went down?
Right.
We all got off the rock. Who kissed the rock first? That type of thing. Blah 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 blah." Like, hey, were you really against the world being round or flat? When you and Columbus took off, like stupid old jokes.
Old jokes, yeah.
So he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can you punch me?" I'm like, "Sure." I'm like, "What's the last 4 of your digits of your Social Security number?" He goes, "Now don't laugh." I said, "Okay." It's numbers, whatever. And he goes, "0." I said, "Okay." He goes, "0." I said, "Okay." And he goes, "0." And I just went, "Dude, if you tell me the last number is 0 again, I'm gonna just lose it." He goes, 1. It was so awesome, dude. It was just funny, man. It was just funny.
Hopefully he has numbers before those 5.
Right.
Before those 4, right?
0, 0, 0, 1. I'm like, dude,
wow.
You are the luckiest man in the world.
Unbelievable. Even the machine, you type it in, it goes, "Again?" Type it in, and go, Are you sure? Yes. Okay, we're going deep now. Computers are turning on in NASA. It's linking up with satellites, trying to confirm that this person's still around.
We got to get a visual face scan of him, just confirm it's him.
Wowzers.
Yep. So we got music for the Vajira Halls?
We do have music for the Vajira Halls. I just don't know what.
Oh,
we have punchlines number 2 underway. We have just a few questions. I actually have a What the Florida.
Hell yeah.
I have a What the Florida today.
I got an idea for some music.
What's that?
We haven't played any Vicariant in a while.
We haven't. I can do that.
Play something from them. And then you can think of something to play after them.
All right. Well,
usually
when you are trying to find something to play and you're thinking, it's a little hourglass that's spinning around. So the song Hourglass by Vicariant sounds pretty good. And you're inside the Mothership. Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media.
listening to Inside the Mothership on Pure Rock Radio, Aberdeen, Saskatchewan, Canada. 97.1 KGSB FM, Get Smashed Radio, Seattle, Washington. IRN Internet Radio Network, Largo, Florida. And Good Talk Radio in Denver, Colorado.
Ah, yeah, sometimes you're just rocking and you're not paying attention, and that's what happened. Ever happened to you? It happened to me. Everybody, it is now time for the punchlines. Let me just cue up a couple pictures here that I wasn't prepared to do at all. So sorry. See, I still got you over here and me over here. See, I need to make 2 different ones for this, so I don't have to do this every time. I think
2 or 4, 6,
something like that. Yeah, on this one.
It's good to have
And
choices.
Here's that one.
It's good to have
Let's do
choices.
this. And now I can hit this, and then boom! Now look at that. Now it's time for the punchlines with Alien Stone on Inside the Mothership. Alien X Radio, Raw Talk Online, UG Media. And this portion of the show being brought to you by Ashley's of Westland. Located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers, Tuesdays for $3 pints and trivia, Wednesdays for $5 pizza, and stop on in on Saturday nights for Spork Alive with our own DJ, Wow Bill. You can also order online now for delivery with Uber Eats and Grubhub at www.ashleys.com. That's Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap. Man arrested in Spain had cocaine under his toupee. Say the police.
How much was under it? Did it say how much?
We're going to get into the whole story after this.
Okay, cool. All right, tight.
So this was I didn't read the story. This is the punchline. I read the story later.
You did end up reading it?
Because this one's going to be a real story.
All right, tight.
So, man arrested in Spain had cocaine under his toupee, says the police. There is a country song in there someplace. Cocaine on my mind. Something. There's got to be a country song in there someplace.
This is your brain. This is your brain on drugs.
Actually, you know what? Let's just go ahead and knock that out right now. How much was that cocaine that he had? He had a lot, I remember. It's a ridiculous amount. $34,000 worth of cocaine. Under his wig, which was a giant ball on the top of his head, which was ridiculous.
What was his wig like? Dan Aykroyd's cone head?
Kind of, yes. All right, I got to put
Excuse me, sir. You look a little suspicious. Suspicious.
Let's go ahead and put a picture up for everybody.
I need to see you, my friend. Okay, put this up.
I got to take me a second here.
Oh, that's the first time I ever saw the punchline thing.
Oh, I just made it.
Very nice.
Yeah, I just made that.
Look at that.
So, we'll go to today, and I got to look for the cocaine head guy.
The cocaine man.
He's around in there somewhere. There he is. Cocaine head guy. All right, everybody. This is what he looks like. On the left is with the wig on. And then on the right is when they took the wig off, and then you can see the bag of cocaine on top of his head. Now, what part of smuggling
101 did you fail?
Right.
Oh.
Wasn't there
the
like
beginning? I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
The part where you're supposed to be like in secret.
Like, at least put like a long hair wig on.
Or even a hat. I don't know, something. Right, something. Because that's ridiculous.
That's just like...
And actually, you know what? He probably, looking at the way the ball looks, if he had covered that with just hair, he probably could have gotten away with the man bun.
He could have.
And they wouldn't have questioned it because he'd be sensitive. And then it would be a big thing.
You know what? You know who he should have gone to Donald Trump's guy. That's what he should have done.
There you go. Get a big orange wig on top of it. As long as the top moves in the wind. Then they'll believe it's real.
That's all it's got to do.
That's right. But anyway, there you go. Moving along. Next. Woman arrested after climbing Mount Rushmore. Well, you know, she wanted to go for a hike, then climb, then take a Theodore Roosevelt mustache ride.
Wah,
wah, wah.
Who wants a mustache ride?
I sat on Teddy's face.
So,
she was climbing on Mount Rushmore. You're not allowed to do that.
No?
No, they frown on that.
Well, apparently.
Well, not them. They smile. And some of
Right.
them just scowl. They don't make any face. But other people, the authorities frown on it.
You really respect my daughter.
That's right.
God dang.
He come rolling up on his hot cycle.
God dang, get up there, guys, my son.
That's right. So don't do it. New Jersey's Devils mascot runs through window at boy's birthday party. Turns out it was actually Kevin Spacey, and he heard somebody whisper, "Hey, isn't that Kevin Spacey? What's he doing at a kid's birthday party?" And out he went! Now, the fact is he's not guilty of anything. It's just these are the only kind of jobs he can get now that you railroaded him out of the entertainment industry, and now he's afraid you're going to get him for that, too. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I go too far on that?
No.
No?
You can go farther.
Was that correct?
Sure.
All right, yeah. Anyway. Hearse.
Hearse?
A hearse. You know,
A
like
hearse.
a hearse.
Yeah.
Did you put dead people in?
Dude, I went to... yeah. My godfather owned like 2 of them.
Yeah?
Just to own them.
We went to a thing called Hearse Fest. There was like hundreds of them.
He was
there.
probably there.
Yeah, it might have been, yeah. They're
You know?
enthusiasts.
Or he used to. I remember he let like one of his nephews or something like that used it, and they drove it to prom.
Oh, prom would have been awesome! Are you kidding me? That'd have been better than a limo.
Apparently, I don't know.
That'd have been awesome. Anyway, a hearse driver uses the carpool lane with a dead guy in the passenger seat.
Ooh.
Yeah, traffic was really bad. He wanted to get there before, he was in worse shape or worse condition than his passenger.
Apparently.
Right. So, yeah, he wanted to use the carpool lane, so he just gets out.
Gets the dead
Goes
guy.
in the back, pops open the box.
I mean, isn't he considered carpooling anyway if the guy's in the back? I mean, why do you got to put him up front?
I don't think it really.
I don't think
it qualifies.
What carpooling? More than one person in the car going to one same destination, right?
I think there's a rule you both have to be alive.
I don't think that's in the fine print, and if it is, I want to see it.
You know what? You could have you could probably have a case to get away with it this time, and then somebody's gonna quickly go in there and write some shit down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Somebody might write some stuff down.
They might do that. Yeah. They might go in there. Oh, okay. Now here we go. This is like the McDonald's cup all over again. Now we got to put down 2 people in the car, and yes, both people have to be alive,
breathing,
and alive, and they have to be human beings. They cannot identify as a rock.
2 or more people sharing a vehicle to get to one destination.
It doesn't say they have to be alive.
It does not specify.
If it does not fit, you must have quit. You gotta let me go. You gotta let me go, officer.
See you later.
And just leave me alone now.
What do you mean, officer? What's the definition of a carpool? I got it right here. This is what it says.
That's right. I followed the rules.
I followed the rules, man.
I followed the instructions just like it said. You should leave me alone at
Now
this point.
hurry up. This guy's getting ripe, okay?
That's right. Now, aren't you a public servant? Yeah, give me a glass of water.
Yeah, that's right, because it's 118 degrees.
And this guy, look at him. He's parched. That guy's dead, sir.
This guy was live 10 minutes ago.
And again, it doesn't matter according to the definition of carpool, sir. So, again, if it does not fit... No. All right, anyway. That has been the punchline.
Oh, here's something I forgot to bring up in music news.
Oh.
30 years ago, Weird Al Yankovic's UHF
Wow.
becomes a cult classic.
Wow. That's where Kramer pretty much got started.
Was it that one?
Kramer was in the guy that plays Kramer.
Yeah.
Ooh, see,
No.
I mentioned him, or do I mention him later? He's mentioned some point during the show today.
And
you brought him up too. This is crazy. Yeah, I mentioned with the hard R, remember? Because he used the hard R.
Oh, Kramer?
Yeah, he used the hard R.
He was in Airheads too.
Yeah.
So was he in both of them?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in.
I don't remember
the
UHF.
janitor in UHF.
Yes, he was the janitor in UHF, and then he was like the.
Then you're like, we're gonna give you your own show, and he goes, oh, I don't know. Do I still get to be the janitor?
Yeah. Yep.
Sure.
Yep. Forgot about that.
Yeah, good stuff. It's an old movie, man. Like me. I'm an old story.
You are old.
Flip through me like a page. Okay,
Anyways.
I want to tell you, this creeped me out. I saw somebody with this actually on the street the other day, and then first I saw it on Facebook, then I actually saw somebody with it on the street. Not too many people are wearing motorcycle helmets anymore because you don't have to in the state of Michigan, which I don't get.
I don't get either. You don't have to wear a helmet, but you have to wear a seatbelt, safety belt
right.
in a car. It's just, to me, it's just
and I'm not
oxymoron.
And that in that statement, I'm not fighting for my right to take off the seatbelt. I'm not. I understand it, so whatever. I'm just saying you should wear a helmet. But anyway, the helmets are printed and designed to look exactly like a normal human head, but shaved with the ears. So you got like this big shaved baby head.
That's what the guy should have wore through security and went and got busted with the huejo.
Dude, that would have passed over more than that wig.
That's what I'm saying, man. Yeho would have been fine then. You know?
I'm telling you.
Man. You got to get the fake motorcycle helmet.
Oh, man.
You know?
It's
you
funny.
put the stuff on there, you walk to security, everything good. Oh.
I'm trying to confirm something here real quick. Man, it doesn't say exactly. I'm pretty sure that guy wasn't even in Mexico that did that, and yet somehow through us talking, he became Mexican.
66-year-old public official forced to leave job due to Tupac obsession.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? That's the one I was talking about. He can't use the hard R. He got fired because he kept singing the praises of
This
Tupac.
old dude was singing all the. Dude, I would love to see video. If there is video of that, that deserves to be on like.
He was singing the praises, man.
TMZ
Saying,
or whatever that show is. TMZ.
Tupac was my beep. and they were like, "We're uncomfortable, sir. We're just uncomfortable with this. You can't use the hard R." So anyway, I don't know if you use the hard R or not, but I would be uncomfortable with him quoting Young MC.
Right.
And that's the second time I referred to him today. Anyway, we didn't play music for the. Yeah, we did. All right,
did?
so yes, we did. We played it.
I don't remember.
Yeah. But is now my time.
It's the heat, man. It's been so freaking hot.
It's I almost melted the other day.
Hotter than Satan's armpit, man.
Satan's armpit.
They did you see that that thing I put up about it's so hot in Michigan? It's like, the level in Super Mario 3 where the sun's chasing you and wants to kill you. That's what it feels like in Michigan lately. The lovely Mitten State. That's right. The state that gives everybody a high five. It's hot.
Hot five. It's hot, and then it goes like this and wipes the sweat from its brow. Now suddenly I'm Australian.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I just keep jumping accents.
I know.
They're all bad.
Every one of them.
Every
Just
one of
like,
them's horrible.
We're terrible.
I need to make up my own accent. That way I'll be good at it.
Your accent could be the bad accent.
Yeah, my accent's a bad accent. It sounds like this. That's the bad accent. No, that doesn't work either.
Oh, you can't do that.
That's not a good one either.
Can't do that.
No.
No. Negative ghost
That's
writer.
as bad as the hard R.
Oh! Speaking of which, there's something else I forgot to bring up. You haven't seen the previews for the new Top Gun yet?
No.
Oh, man. Talk to me, Goose. Talk to me, Goose. Oh, so awesome.
Eject.
And I think Tom Cruise
What a
is
flat
kind
spin.
of weird. But
He is kind of weird.
that movie has got some
He'll
of
be
the
in it.
Yeah. Oh, he's in it.
Yeah.
But it's got like some of the best like lines in it ever. Like "Talk to me, Goose." Negative ghostwriter. The pattern's full. People ask me stuff at work all the time. Hey, can you do this? Negative. Pattern's full.
all of a sudden, Top Gun invented all those terms.
I remember Trevor and I, like, whenever we get really pissed off at work or get upset at work, I'd go up to him and be like, "Hey, Trev, you got the number of that truck driving school? I think I'm going to need that."
Oh, man. So, if you are tuned in to alienxradio.com or Raw Talk Online or UG Media, you can also stop on in and check us out on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Right now, if you jump on in there, you'll notice that I pulled up a cute little picture there of a T-Rex.
T-Rex!
See, isn't he cool? Little T-Rex there. He looks awesome.
He's a crotchety guy.
Okay. Now, have you heard the term creationist?
Creationist?
Yeah, a creationist. Creationists are people that believe 100% in the story of our creation as it is written in biblical stuff. 100%. Like, they believe that the Earth's only been here for a few thousand years. That's it. Dinosaurs didn't exist, that kind of thing. And there is a creationist right now that says that he admits that dinosaurs existed. He admits it. He says they existed. And he goes, the reason that T-Rex has short arms was so that he couldn't masturbate.
Okay, so let's go back a second.
Mm-hmm. We're going to go back a few million years.
Okay. No, we can just go back to a couple seconds just from this conversation.
Okay.
In this picture.
All right.
Okay. First of all, so this is a female T-Rex then? Because I ain't seeing no hanging down. Right? So
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do they have a retractable junk like a dog? I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's like a switchblade wiener. I don't know.
The lipstick. Does the lipstick come out?
Yeah, it just spirals out and then spirals back in. Yeah, I don't know. This is what I'm trying to say. But the creationist is saying that you're not allowed to masturbate. Okay, because God says it's bad. So that means everybody's going to go straight to hell. Everybody. Okay? But that specifically was designed to keep the T-Rex from masturbating. That is what he's trying to say.
Okay.
Okay, we're just going to move on from that, right?
Yeah.
Do we pretty much... If you see this anywhere on Facebook or anything, make sure you comment on it that you are
I don't think that's it.
Kooky.
I don't think so. Because look at his head, man. Look at their head.
Right.
Just get down there and lick himself.
I'm sure he. Hey.
You know?
Jeff wasn't Jeff Goldblum, right? He was in Jurassic Park. Was it him?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so.
Remember, he said life will find a way.
I've never saw those movies, man.
Well, that's what he said. He goes, life will find a way.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it will find a way. I'm telling you right now. You put a person alone in a room with their hands tied on top of their head.
Right.
They will find a way to masturbate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying. Okay.
Anything's possible.
That's right.
Creationists. Silly creatures.
Silly people. Flat earthers. You flat earther creationists. Oh, my God.
Oh, there's certain things that we're not supposed to talk about.
That's why it's time now for a short break. Pause in the action for station identification, and we will be back with the second half of hour number 2.
Home stretch!
We've got What the Florida coming up next, and music for your Vajir holes, and just a few questions.
All right.
So go nowhere. We'll be back right after this with more of Inside the Mothership on AlienXRadio.com, UG Media, Raw Talk Online, Facebook, and YouTube. Go nowhere.
Ashley's of Westland, the best for food, friends, and entertainment. Stop in on Mondays for $5 burgers, Tuesdays for $3 pints and trivia, Wednesdays for $5 pizza, and don't forget to stop by on Saturday nights to visit our own DJ Wild Bill and Sporkle Live. Order delivery online with Grubhub and Uber Eats at Ashley's.com. Ashley's of Westland is located at 7525 Wayne Road in Westland, Michigan. Ashley's of Westland, Michigan's premier multi-tap.
Donna, is that a bottle of Igor's lube?
I wish you would just ring up my stuff without all the questions.
I heard there are millions of uses for that stuff.
I only have one.
Have you ever tried playing a naked game of Twister all covered in this stuff?
Can't say that I have.
This stuff will really help to get you out of a tight spot. Or into one, if you know what I mean. Huh?
Are you almost finished?
Just waiting for the bag boy. Igor?
And don't forget that my lube comes in 1 ounce, 5 ounce, 1 pint, and 1 gallon sizes, so you can feel free to try out that naked twister thing.
Uh-huh. Now see, I told you.
Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow.
Are you looking for a way to get your message out there? Have you been looking for just the right way to advertise your business, website, or upcoming event? Have you thought about advertising on the radio but thought it would be too expensive? Well, you should try advertising on Alien X Radio. We have advertising packages for every budget starting as low as $30 per month. That's right, radio advertising for as little as $1 a day. You don't have a commercial? No problem. Our copywriting and production department can create a radio spot complete with voiceovers, sound effects, and music that's just right for your needs. And unlike other stations, the production is included. So what are you waiting for? Just visit www.alienxradio.com and click on the advertisers link to get a look at our packages and rates. Then contact us at advertising@alienxradio.com. That's advertising@alienxradio.com.
Oh my God. What have I done? What have I done?
Look at the turning wheel.
The Alignment, the latest CD from The Creeping Chaos, featuring Dead in the Water. Dead in the water. Beg for mercy and Under the Blade. We live our lives under a blade. Available now at iTunes, CD Baby, and Rock of Ages in Garden City.
can't take it anymore.
Hey, hi, Bob.
Hi, Fred.
What's the matter, Bob? You're looking a little down on the mouth.
No, doctor says I'm not getting enough fiber.
You know, Bob, 4 out of 5 doctors say 9 out of 10 Americans in 6 out of 7 surveys in 12 out of 13 cities are not getting enough fiber in their diet.
Well, what can I do?
Do what I do, Bob. I start my day with a healthy breakfast, eggs, toast, juice, and a hearty bowl of fruit and fiberglass cereal. Here, try some.
Fruit and what?
Fiberglass, Bob. Fruit and fiberglass cereal.
Well, there's almost more fiberglass than fruit.
And there's another great thing about fruit and fiberglass cereal. You can even use the leftovers to insulate your home.
You mean just one bowl can lower my heating bill by 30%?
Yes, new fruit and fiberglass cereal from the makers of Hall & Oates with cinnamon and raisins, now in new honey and asbestos flavor.
It's delicious.
All the food groups are represented. Did your mom marry Mr. Rogers?
Keep it up, rock the house. Warning, continued usage may cause the uncontrollable desire to wash your ears out with soap. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. Out of this world entertainment is now in your face from outer space.
You guys kick ass.
Broadcasting directly into your brain.
What the Florida?
That's right, everybody. It is time once again for What the Florida on Inside the Mothership. And once again, I'm not prepared.
I didn't even know we were back. I was watching something on my phone.
Neither one of us were prepared at all. We're just like chilling.
It's a odd Sunday.
Where is the Just a Florida thing? See, I got a new Just a Florida or What the Florida symbol as well to put up there. You'll love it.
What the Florida?
So, this portion of the show being brought to you by Igor's Lube, located at www.igorslube.com. Igor introduces the final ingredient for love. It's Igor's Lube. From squeaky hinges and dry, flaky elbows to naked games of Twister and doing it, everything is smoother with Igor's Lube. Look for and like Igor's Lube on Facebook. That's Igor's Lube. Get some today and get some tomorrow at igorslube.com. That's www.igorslube.com.
I hear the flavor of the month is salmon.
Salmon. It's the flavor of the month. Actually, it's the month-old flavor. Oh, nasty.
Terrible.
That's nasty. But see, there we go. There's our new. I told you we're gonna have the most slogans ever. Igor's Lube, salmon flavored. It's not the flavor of the month. It's the month-old flavor.
All right, so this is very creative.
I just snatched it and put What the Florida on it. Somebody already made that.
I know, but it fits.
Absolutely.
100%.
That is how crazy Florida can be at times.
At times. All right, what do you got?
All right, so 5 guys arrested.
Oh, I heard about this.
After a fist fight, where? At
Five Guys. You freaking darmart.
There were no reports of milkshakes bringing all the boys to the yard, but a fight at a Florida Five Guys did bring the cops to the restaurant, and 5 guys were arrested. In a brief and rather cryptic Facebook post that started to go viral soon after it was published Wednesday night, the Stewart Police Department said little more than a lunchtime fist. This is lunchtime. This isn't even after the bar.
I know.
A lunchtime fist fight had broken out at the Burgers and Fries eatery. Wow, they call that a burger fry. It's an eatery. It's not an eatery. It's a junk food place. It's a good junk food place, so I love it. 3 juvenile males and 2 adult males were charged with, get this, affray.
Who?
Exactly. Affray, A-F-F-R-A-Y. Affray, and processed at the Martin County Jail, the department said. Now, under Florida law, affray is a first-degree misdemeanor charged resulting from 2 or more people fighting in a public place during the peace. Or, I'm sorry, disturbing the peace. So if 2 people are, I think we had one a long time ago called mutual combat, is what they called it for a while. They'd give both people a ticket. But now it's called affray because 2 people were willingly fighting in public.
Because we were.
And they're disturbing the peace. So I guess if you're willfully fighting each other in your backyard and no one cares, you're not charged with anything.
Unless you're making noise and you woke up your neighbors.
Right, and then who knows what you get charged with now. They'll make up something else.
Affray.
Yeah.
You're disturbing the peace.
Or if you just mix enough stuff together, then they just, what is that one they like to get you with all the time?
Drunk.
Disorderly
in
conduct.
public. Oh, disorderly conduct.
They could put anything under disorderly conduct.
Same thing. But
Police were called at about 12:30 p.m. A woman who witnessed the incident told authorities that one of the males was talking bleep to another. A cup was thrown, and a door to the restaurant was slammed in someone's face before an all-out brawl broke out, according to an arrest report the department released on Thursday. So, 5 guys get arrested at Five Guys for fighting at lunchtime. Not even after the bar.
it reminds me of the dude, the little short guy at the bagel thing. You saw that one, right? That's been going around?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was all flipping out about being called short on dating sites and stuff.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Mm.
And some big guy just takes him out and just beats the crap out of him.
Holds him
hell
down,
yeah.
pulls the shirt over his head.
Hell yeah. Beat his ass. He wants to talk smack and be all whatever, man. I don't care how big you are.
Man.
You're going to act stupid and get in somebody's face. It gets to the point where you just need to be put down.
So, anyway, let's take a short musical break. We'll be back with, yeah, that's right. It's going to be time here for just a few questions.
Just a few.
Just a few. Maybe do I need to squeeze in something else here before I... Let's try some Igor's Lube on this and see if it fits in here.
Oh, whoa.
All right, let's see.
Whoa.
That's what I'm saying.
Easy.
Oh, real quick. Let's just hit these real quick, these last few things.
Except
Remember the face app that everybody's using right now that makes themselves look old? Okay?
R.
Stop using the app.
R. Kelly looks like Bill Cosby.
That's right. And remove it from your phone immediately because what do you never do whenever you install an app?
Never delete it.
You also never read the user agreement. You just hit okay and go on.
Right.
The user agreement says that they have access to all of the photographs in your phone.
Oh, fudge.
They also have the lifetime use of all of the pictures in your phone before and after you run them through the altering process. So any picture you have in your phone, they could use for advertising purposes or whatever they want for life. So delete it, get rid of it, it's no good. And is this true? I don't know if it's true, but I've seen enough reports to where I'm going to tell you about it and add to the mass hysteria, okay?
Mm-hmm.
House also passes a bill, $15 an hour, minimum wage, coming your way, folks.
Yeah?
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. And this one I actually have a picture to corroborate. Check this out. Up on Facebook and all that. This is lovely. Look at this chick here. She's sticking her head up out of a maintenance hole. It is now called, in California, they actually took the time to vote on this and put legislation together and write it out and make it law that now manholes can no longer be referred to as manholes because that's sexist. They are now maintenance holes or maintenance covers. They are not allowed to be referred to as a manhole anymore. Why? Because of the offended female holes. Look at the picture.
I don't want to.
I mean, come on. You can't call them manholes anymore, people. They're maintenance holes.
Here's what's going to happen.
Hole covers.
Here's what's going to happen. And maybe I shouldn't say this, but this is what's going to happen. This is what I foresee happening. There's going to be
darkness.
There's going to be another civil war. Okay.
Oh, it's going to be ugly.
And it's going to be everybody against the snowflakes.
Well, that ain't going to last long.
It's not. And the snowflakes aren't going to know what to do because they don't have guns. You know.
Right.
They don't know how to defend themselves. You know, they don't know the whole reality of life. I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Who cares what it's freaking called?
It's a freaking
Seriously.
sewer hole.
Exactly.
Okay? It's a storm drain cover.
Would we offend you if we said it's a stank hole cover?
It's a stank hole cover, yeah.
Because that's what it is. You freaking stank hole.
It's stupid, okay?
God, man.
You can't call it a manhole cover anymore. Yeah, we both just breathed out. Okay, hey, you know what?
Dude, if there was a DeLorean and one of these freaking people got stuck and they had to go back to 1987, they would die within 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't be able to function.
Okay?
Oh, yeah, they wouldn't be able to function.
Things are the way they are because that's how they are, okay? A wheel is round because a wheel is round. Why are you going to change it? What does it matter?
Right. Exactly.
There's just stupid stuff in this world, man, that's starting to really piss me off.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, really.
It's time to get it on!
And that normally stuff doesn't, affect me. I try not to let it affect me. But it's just so stupid.
We're going to take a short break. We'll be back with just a few questions after this. It's Spiral Crush. And get it on!
Thank you.
Resistance is futile. Probing is not allowed. Call into the show live at 313-444-8919. That's 313-444-8919. Or hang out in the chat room at alienxradio.com. You have been beamed aboard and you are now inside the mothership with Alien Stone. And now it's time to answer just a few questions.
All right, everybody. It is that time once again. My favorite time of every episode of Inside the Mothership. It's time to answer just a few questions.
Now, did you make that one?
I just put together the pieces, yeah, but I didn't make the picture
Good job out
per
of you.
se, but yeah.
All right, and I'm done.
Of course, I'm
ranting.
going to switch it over to where we see you, though, because we like to watch you sweat during just a few
Oh.
questions.
Is that what we do?
Yeah.
All right.
That's what we do.
I'm done ranting. Sorry. I gotta get some drops made. You know, like Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys 2 is like, Captain, remember your pressure points. All right, now I need you to breathe. All right.
Let's see if we can do it this way.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
Getting crazy.
Crazy for
All right. Oh, let's do it that way. See? How's that? Now we can see both of
Sure.
us. All right. So, it's time to answer just a few questions.
You being all creative and stuff.
I know, man. We gotta do stuff.
Again, we need that intern.
We
You're
would
out
love-
there.
We would love to have an intern. So, anyway, here we go. Are you ready to answer just a few questions?
I'm down. Let's do this.
Okay. There is an upcoming race. A race to the red planet, Mars. You will have to assemble a race team and spacecraft. You will undergo training the likes that you have never seen. You and your team will be racing against other teams from around the world for the right to be known as the first people to step foot on Mars. First, you must assemble a team. You will be the captain. So, A, who will be your pilot? Who's going to be your pilot?
So I need a total of how many? Who's going to be my
You
pilot?
need 6 people
6 people.
to fly. 6 people in addition to you.
All right, Rob's going to be the pilot.
Rob's the pilot. Here, let me write down next to it. Rob's the pilot. Who will be your navigator?
Donnie. Donnie's good at navigating.
Who will be your mechanic and computer tech?
Dave.
Who will be your radio and communications officer?
You will be.
Who will be your chef? Oh, you got to eat while you're out there.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay. All right. And D, who will be the ship's cleaning bitch? Not Alien Stone.
Is that really what you...
Not Alien Stone. It says it right here on the paper. It says not Alien Stone.
My wife!
Really? You're going to put her into the position of cleaning bitch? Okay.
That's right. She doesn't do a good enough job at it.
I'm going to need a new co-host next week, everybody. Because I don't think he's going to make that.
I'll be fine. That's okay. Another cuero. She love me in the morning.
Wow. All right. So, now, in what image, this is all still part of the same question. Now, in what image will you make your ship? 'Cause remember, you have to build your ship. So, will it be built in the image of A, NASA's classic space shuttle, B, the Russian Luna 2, the very first one ever to get to the moon,
Okay.
C, an X-Wing fighter,
Getting closer.
D, the thimble from Monopoly, or F, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
I can make up my own answer, right?
There is a wild card answer.
But in my normal thing, I'm allowed to make up my own answer, right?
I'll
gonna
let
ruin
you.
it?
I'll let
Am
you.
I going to ruin it if I make up my own?
No, not necessarily, no.
'Cause I'm going Millennium Falcon, baby.
Falcon, all right.
Going with the Falcon.
Them Falcon, good. That's a good one.
You can do the parcel run in 6...
However long it was,
wherever
yeah.
it was.
It's been agreed upon that it is widely exaggerated how fast the ship was.
It has? By who? I didn't agree upon it.
We agreed upon everybody who ever talked while Han Solo wasn't in the room with them.
Oh,
yes.
before.
So the wild card answer that you did not pick was the Wizard's balloon from the Wizard of Oz.
That would have been awesome.
All right, so your bonus question for this section.
Bonus question.
Yes.
For question number 1.
The craft needs a name. What is the name of your race ship?
Oh.
Can't just call it the Millennium Falcon. I mean,
Can't.
Because you're building it in the shape of and the looking of the Millennium Falcon, but it's not actually the Millennium Falcon.
I'm going to call it the SS Igor Lube.
The SS Igor Lube. All right. That'll definitely speed up that trip through the parsecs or whatever.
The USS/Igor's, I don't know.
The SS Igor Lube.
Well, what did Star Trek have on it? There was something on Star Trek, wasn't there? On
That's the
Enterprise?
USS.
It was the USS Enterprise.
Yeah, the USS. So the USS Igor's Lube?
Sure.
All right. It fueled by lube.
There you go.
See, there's another slogan right
Yep.
there. Fueled by lube.
Yep.
Question number 2.
Question number 2.
Which I forgot to at the beginning. Now that you have a team and a ship, you will need to undergo some training and conditioning in order to prepare yourself for the mission to Mars. Now, before you start, we need to know where we're starting. So, in your best guess, answer the following 10 pre-training assessment questions.
Holy shit.
Number 1, how many push-ups can you do?
50.
Number 2, how many sit-ups can you do?
10.
Number 3. He's like 10. I'm telling you, you said it my best guess. I'm being honest with you. Number 3. How far can you run before getting winded?
100 yards.
Number 4. Have you ever masturbated with your other hand?
No.
Number 5. What's the record number of times in a single day that you have dropped a deuce?
4.
Why is Kim Kardashian famous?
Sex tape.
Number 7. Which of the following is not a rate of speed, and what was Alf's favorite food on planet Melmac?
Oh, I know this.
A, 50 miles per hour, B, 1,000 miles per hour, or C, speed of light? D, plaid. Which one is not a speed?
B.
Which one?
Not a real speed?
Which one is not a real measurement of speed? 50 miles per hour, 1,000 miles per hour, light speed, or plaid?
Well, that's kind of a trick question.
A real measurement of speed.
1,000 miles per hour. Well, no, because that's because well, a real measure. Plaid.
Plaid, right? Exactly.
Not. I mean, but
plaid is not a real measurement of speed.
It's kind of a trick question.
That's correct.
And it was cats.
It was cats. Exactly.
Cats.
Meow. That's right.
You
Alf.
always
See, remember we mentioned Alf?
Yes.
Told you it's weird.
Man.
It's weird. Alf out of the blue. I think maybe your post got me thinking about Alf in the first place. That's why he made it in here.
What was the cat's name on Elf?
Dinner.
I remember the first time he went to go catch it. Simpler little bugger, isn't he?
All right, as you strap yourself into a piece of machinery that will spin you around in a circle, slowly increasing the G-force until you pass out, you remember that you sometimes get sick on the tilt-a-whirl at the local carnival. You also realize that if you get sick on this ride, no one is going to judge because the lingering smell of vomit in the chair tells you that it happens to everyone. Right. Here is your... Now, where is your favorite place to vomit? A, the toilet. B, a barf bag. C, behind a fast food joint at 2:30 in the morning. Or D, out the window of a moving car at 2:45 in the morning. And
you want to know what's funny is I've really, out of those 4 answers, I've never actually barfed in a barf bag, but everything else I've done before.
I've done everything. I think you're right. Me too.
But I've never actually barfed in an actual barf bag.
So that's off the list. That's not your favorite then.
No. I'm going to probably have to say my favorite place?
Yeah. Your favorite place to vomit. The toilet, behind the fast food joint at 2:30.
I'm going to say the most comfortable place, as much as it can be comfortable, is going to be privacy of your own home and a toilet.
Yes, I would agree.
Okay.
So A, your favorite place to vomit is a toilet.
However, if I had the choice to vomit where I didn't have to clean it up or deal with anything, it would probably be behind a restaurant somewhere.
That's a good idea, too, so you could just kind of leave it.
Right.
You don't have to worry about it.
You know, but if I'm drunk and hungover, it's going to be,
But you don't have access to towels or paper to clean your face. Yeah.
Whatever, man. Going home.
You just got to get in the car and drive with it in your
Right.
mustache.
Right.
Smelling it.
So I'm going to go with toilet.
All right,
We'll
toilet.
just say toilet.
Wild card answer you did not choose. On the floor, next to a bucket, next to the bed.
Done that too.
Yep. Bonus question for this section. If you puke out the window during this race, what are we most likely to find on the windshield of the following car? Corn, peas, hamburger, or Igor's hummus?
Hamburger. We just ate hamburger.
Hamburger! All right.
Today's show was sponsored by Wendy's.
And finally,
Question number 3.
question number 3. You and your team are fully trained. Your ship is ready to fly. All systems are go, and you're ready to kick some ass. Here are some of the other teams you will be racing against. Number 1, SpaceX. They'll be flying the Tesla, captained by Elon Musk. Number 2 is NASA. They'll be flying the Mars Runner, captained by Elizabeth Ruth. Number 3, Team Zero. The Mean Machine is the name of the ship, captained by Dick Dastardly. 4, Girl Power. The name of the ship is the Compact Pussycat, captained by Penelope Pitstop. And finally, number 5 is Team Grape Ape. The Yellow Van is the name of the ship, captained by Beagle Beagle. That's right, you are engaged in intergalactic wacky racers. Now, what would be the best way to defeat each of these teams? Number 1 is SpaceX. The best way is steal their charging station or tell Elon Musk that Joe Rogan has a joint in the green room.
Oh. Definitely joint in the green room.
Join the green room. That's right. You'll never show up for launch.
Nope.
NASA. Tell the mission director there's a 15% chance of wind. Or add a high school teacher to the crew. Too soon? I know that was very wrong. I know. I had to get wrong at some point.
High school teacher to the back.
Right.
That's terrible, dude. I'm going to hell.
Team Zero. Go faster than them, which is, by the way, that's Dick Dastardly. Go faster than them, or B, do nothing, because they will defeat themselves for you.
Nothing. They'll defeat themselves for it.
Exactly. Now, Girl Power with Penelope Pitstop driving the Compact Pussycat. A, distract the captain with makeup and shiny stuff. Or B, add Channing Tatum to her crew.
Oh, B.
B. She'll be too busy getting some.
For shizzle.
And Team Grape Ape. A, call the dog pound and report a dog piloting a craft. Or B, stick a banana in their tailpipe.
Oh, banana in the tailpipe.
Banana in the tailpipe. I said banana.
Banana.
Banana, nana.
I ain't gonna fall from a banana in the tailpipe.
The wild card answer you did not choose. There is no wild card answer.
Oh.
And the bonus question, if your banana just doesn't fit in the tailpipe, what can you use to rectify this issue?
Igor's Lube.
Igor's Lube. Thank you very much for participating in Just a Few Questions. All right. I do want to thank everybody for joining me this week on Inside the Mothership, but we do have to get out of here. Until next time, this is Alien Stone.
I'm T-Unit.
Peace.